students, welcome to the tea processing course. I am your teacher, Xuan San. Today, we will explore the characteristics of black tea processing technology together. Black tea is a type of tea formed through a unique fermentating process during primary processing, where the tea in processing is placed under specific temperature, humidity, and oxygen conditions. This results in a tea with a bright red liquor and reddish-brown infused leaves. Black tea is a fermented tea, and its fundamental processes include withering, rolling, fermentating, and drying. It is one of China's major tea varieties produced and exported, renowned worldwide for its high aroma, strong flavor, and vibrant color. Black tea accounts for 1/4 of China's total tea production and about 60% of the country's total tea exports. Due to differences in processing methods and quality, black tea in China can be categorized into 3 types: Xiaocheng black tea, Gongfu black tea, and broken black tea. Classifying and grading of fresh leaves. Before processing black tea, fresh tea leaves must be classified and graded. The quality of fresh tea leaves directly affects the final quality of the black tea produced. Except for Sichuan black tea, which requires a certain degree of maturity in the fresh leaves. Both Gongfu black tea and broken black tea demand higher tenderness. Generally, the standard is 1 bud and 2 leaves. Only tender fresh leaves can produce Gongfu black tea with an exquisite shape and superior quality. The freshness of the leaves directly influences the aroma and taste of black tea. Especially for broken black tea, which requires a strong, robust, and fresh flavor, it is essential to use fresh leaves. Yellow-green fresh leaves are preferable. Although purple buds and leaves can be used to produce black tea, the quality is relatively inferior. The tea plant variety is closely related to the quality of black tea. For instance, the Yunnan large leaf variety, with its soft and thick leaves and high content of chemical components, produces exceptionally high-quality black tea. Anhui's Cumin Zhuye, Fujian's Fuding Dabai, Guangdong Xinhong No. 9, and Guizhou's Canne 419. These are all excellent tea varieties suitable for black tea production. Black tea processing technology. Withering. Fresh tea leaves plucked from tea plants generally have a moisture content of around 76%. They are brittle and hard, making them prone to breakage during rolling and causing tea juice to be lost along with moisture. Direct rolling would reduce the quality, so withering is necessary to evaporate part of the moisture, reduce the tension in leaf cells, and make the leaves pliable, creating favorable conditions for rolling. On the other hand, after withering, the leaves lose some moisture, increasing the concentration of cell sap and triggering a series of chemical changes in the internal components, laying the foundation for the unique color, aroma, and taste of black tea. The withering process involves both physical and chemical changes, which are interconnected and mutually restrictive. The development and impact of these changes vary significantly, depending on objective conditions, primarily humidity and temperature. Practice has shown that mastering the pattern of moisture change and controlling the amount and rate of water loss are the main challenges in the withering process. In processing technology, the moisture content of withered leaves is used as an indicator of proper withering. Rolling. The purpose of rolling is to curl the withered leaves into strips under external force. Rolling thoroughly disrupts the leaf cell structure, causing tea juice to exude. This allows polyphenol oxidase in the leaves to come into contact with polyphenolic compounds, promoting fermentation with the help of oxygen in the air. The tea juice squeezed out during rolling adheres to the leaf surface when brewed, enhancing the concentration of the tea liquor. The cell disruption rate for Gongfu black tea is as high as 70% to 80%, while broken black tea requires an even higher cell disruption rate. Rolling also tightens the buds and leaves into strips, forming the elegant appearance of black tea. Fermentating. The purpose of fermentating is to enhance enzyme activity, promote the oxidation and polymerization of polyphenolate compounds, form the unique color, aroma, and taste of black tea. Alter the composition of aroma components, reduce green and astringent odors, and improve the aroma of black tea. Fermentation reduces the bitterness and astringency of the tea leaves and enhances the concentration of the tea liquor. During fermentation, it is essential to observe the color, aroma, and temperature of the fermentating leaves. Generally, when the green odor of the fermentating leaves disappears, replaced by a fresh and strong floral or fruity aroma, and the leaf color turns red, slightly greenish for spring tea. Fermentation is considered adequate when the leaf temperature peaks and begins to stabilize. Insufficient fermentation results in dry tea that lacks a dark, glossy appearance, impure aroma with a greenish odor, astringent taste, insufficiently red liquor, and bluish infused leaves. Over-fermentation leads to dark red leaves, a weak aroma, and even a sour or stale odor. Drying. The purpose of drying is to use high temperatures to rapidly deactivate enzymes in the fermented tea dehu, thereby stopping fermentation and fixing the quality formed in the previous steps. It also evaporates moisture from the tea leaves, reduces volume, fixes the shape, ensures sufficient dryness, and prevents mold. It dissipates most low boiling point grassy odors and develops the unique aroma of black tea. After high temperatures deactivate enzymes and evaporate a significant amount of moisture, the temperature cannot remain high. Technically, the principles of high temperature drying, starting high and then lowering, and 2 stages of drying are adopted. Between drying stages, the leaves should be spread appropriately to allow moisture redistribution within the leaves, ensuring uniform drying. High temperature drying rapidly deactivates enzymes under high temperature conditions, but the temperature should not be too high as it may cause the loss of aromatic substances and result in externally dry but internally moist leaves. Broken black tea, being fine particles, allows easy evaporation of moisture from the leaves and can be dried in a single stage. In this lesson, we have learned about the characteristics of black tea processing technology. Please review the content carefully after class. See you in the next lesson.